Today, Tokyo is famous for neon skylines, bullet trains, and Michelin-star restaurants. But behind the glamour lies a dark history of fire, earthquakes, and war.
Is Tokyo the world's largest metropolitan city, third most fashionable, the best planned city in the world with the most Michelin-starred restaurants, and the only city with a robot hotel? Yes. But do you know why behind all these achievements? Because its history is actually quite dark. In 1657, an unfortunate fire reduced the entire city to ashes. In 1923, a cigarette caused flames across 2 square miles that destroyed Tokyo again. And in 1942, a nuclear bomb blast flattened it once more. So how did Tokyo, despite such a dark history and being completely destroyed 3 times, manage to rise again and today become one of the 120 most well-developed and scientifically advanced cities in the world? Let's go back about 600 years. Tokyo started as a small fishing village called Edo, a hotspot for fishermen even back then. Families from across the world came here to earn money, and the village never seemed to suffer until change came. A shogun built his castle in Edo, forcing warriors to gather there. And where there are warriors, politics follow. Eventually, Edo became Japan's biggest and most advanced town. By 1603, it was already one of the largest cities. But disaster struck. In 1657, a fire accidentally started, spreading rapidly through temples and houses. Around 70% of Edo burned down. Yet, people rebuilt. The land was fertile, culture was vibrant, and people kept coming. By the mid-19th century, Edo's population had grown into the millions. Then came a turning point. The Meiji government renamed Edo as Tokyo, meaning Eastern Capital, making it the political center of Japan. From there, Tokyo began to expand beyond Japan's borders and influence. Industrial development came along with pollution. The once pristine waters grew toxic and the forests vanished. And then another tragedy, 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake. A 7.9 magnitude quake shook the entire city. Fires broke out and most of Tokyo's city center burned down. Even with limited budgets, rebuilding began immediately. 1945, World War II bombings. Tokyo was heavily bombed, killing more than 100,000 people and leaving over 1 million homeless. After Japan surrendered, U.S. forces occupied the country, and Tokyo entered another phase of rebuilding. But then came a miracle, Japan's economic miracle. By the 1960s, Japan had transformed from poverty into one of the world's biggest economies. Tokyo became the heart of this growth. Why is Tokyo unique compared to other megacities? Public transport to 57% of Tokyo's population uses public transport daily. Instead of relying on cars and oil, Japan invested in rail. In 1968, Japan launched the world's first high-speed rail line, where trains could reach up to 258 kilometers per hour. Today, Tokyo continues to expand its transit systems with billions in annual investment. Disaster-resilient infrastructure, Tokyo constantly prepares for earthquakes, floods, and climate risks. Buildings are rebuilt with stronger materials.
Underground chambers and channels divert rainwater and prevent flooding. Urban planning, old wooden houses are being replaced with fire-resistant structures. Wider sidewalks, better sewage systems, and futuristic scanning technologies are used to detect infrastructure problems before they worsen. Tokyo isn't just a jungle of concrete. Life is relatively easy here. Shops, businesses, and amenities are accessible, and public transport connects everything. Looking forward, Tokyo is investing in future-proof systems. Advanced laser scanners and carbon fiber tech for maintenance, wider sidewalks and better roads for safe to double-decker roads, and floating points to manage traffic and hit climate-smart designs to make summers colder. These solutions make Tokyo a global model of resilience and progress. Despite its dark past, Tokyo rose stronger every time it was destroyed. That's why today it's not just another city, but a futuristic megacity unlike any other.